All right, everybody, what is going on? And welcome back to Mets Weekly as we are live this very moment on YouTube and on X for watch-along coverage of Mets versus Nationals, Game 49 of 162, the third game of this four-game set out in our nation's capital in D.C. But before we start, make sure to subscribe for live episodes of the Mets Weekly Podcast following every single regular season series. If you guys did not check out the last edition of the Mets Weekly Podcast, Carson did a really good job at breaking down the Mets series victory over the New York Yankees at Citi Field. So if you guys didn't check that out, like I said before, make sure you guys go over to the YouTube channel and check that out. For those of you watching or listening on playback and want to join the conversation in the future, make sure to turn on post notifications to know when we go live. Make sure to follow Mets Weekly on X and TikTok. Follow us individually. The links are all down below in the description as always. But what is going on, guys? Back for another watch along, back for another stream. And yesterday, even though I was not here for the full game, game started off fantastically for the Mets. They got out to an early 5-0 lead. Bo Bichette, he got two two-run home runs. And then after that, it just seemingly all collapsed on itself because Nolan McLain was not himself yesterday. He had just an overall bad game. Obviously, he allowed the inside the park home run to James Wood right after the Mets took a 5-0 lead. And then pretty much, the next inning for McLain wasn't pretty at all. A couple wild pitches, a couple of base hits. And yeah, the Nationals end up taking the second game of the series for a win. So obviously, through 2 games of the 4-game set, the series is tied up at 1. And like I said before, I think for the Mets, they have to at least take 3 out of 4 out of the series minimum. And obviously, that's all they can do right now because obviously, since they dropped last night's game, they can't sweep the series anymore. But yeah, listen, obviously, like Pantries is saying, and we'll get that comments in a second. But first of all, let's go on Pantries. Put yesterday's game in the trash, win today. And 100% absolutely, listen, I know the Mets right now have to claw back games. They need to win games because right now, as it currently sit, they're 6 games under 500 at 21-27. But look, you're not going to win every game. Sometimes, and especially with a bad loss like that, you just got to throw it away and move on. Listen, McLain didn't have his best stuff. He wasn't good yesterday, but you know what? That's not Nolan McLain we know. We know the next start he's going to come back and be a lot better than that. It's just, again, professional athletes, these guys are all human beings. They're going to have bad starts. They're going to have bad outings, eventually. And for McLain, yesterday was his bad day. Again, it happens, but like Pantry's saying, you just got to flush it down the toilet. Obviously, the Mets had a pretty good win in Game 1 of this series in extra innings. Now, listen, today they just got to, win this game, take a 2-1 series lead, and then go into tomorrow's game with a chance to, take the series 3 out of 4, and then obviously to move on to Miami after that. But obviously, before we officially get into the comment section, before we get into the actual game, because the game is about to start in about 5 minutes, let's go into the starting lineups as we always do. So leading off and playing right field for the Mets, it is Carson Bench. Batting second and playing shortstop, Bo Bichette. Batting third and playing left field, Juan Soto. Batting fourth and playing first base, Mark Vientos. Batting fifth and DHing, MJ Melendez. Batting sixth and playing third base, Brett Baty. Batting seventh and playing second base, Marcus Semien. Batting eighth and in center field, AJ Ewing. And batting ninth and behind the dish, it is Hayden Sanger. And then on the mound for the New York Mets, it is the rookie left-handed pitcher, Thornton. So obviously he's making his major league debut. And let's see what he has for this team. And obviously, they showed it on the SNY graphic before, but he's the first Mets lefty pitcher from the farm system that is making his debut since David Peterson in 2020. Now, look, hopefully for Thornton, he's a little bit better than what David Peterson is currently and what he has been over his Mets tenure. Again, will that happen? I'm not too sure. But listen, hopefully he has a pretty good start today, and then hopefully, like I said, he puts the Mets in a position to win, and then hopefully the offense comes through. Now moving on to the National side of things. Leading off and DHing, it is James Wood. Batting second and playing third base is Meade. Batting fourth and playing first base, it is Chaparro. Batting fourth and playing shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Batting fifth and playing right field, Dylan Cruz. Batting sixth and playing left field, it is Dalen Lyle. Batting seventh and playing center field, it is Young. Batting eighth and playing second base, Nunez. And then batting ninth and behind the dish for the Washington Nationals, it is Keibert Ruiz. And on the mound for the Washington Nationals, it is Zach Littell, former pitcher of the Cincinnati Reds. So listen, like I said, Mets gotta just win this game. That's about it. Again, listen, I'm not looking for perfect performances for where this team is right now in the standings and record-wise. Just win me a ball game, stack up the wins, build momentum, and then we'll go from there. Obviously we all want this team to make the playoffs. But I think the first thing that this team needs to do simply get to 500. Once we get to 500, then we can talk about, playoffs, maybe making a run or here at something or there. But as for right now, we just need to, stabilize ourselves, get back to 500, and we'll move on from there. But now let's go on to the comment section. Carlos did Twinkie, what's going on? Saying Mets 5-3 win tonight. Well, hopefully that is the case. Obviously, we said what's up to Pantries. Two Cats saying what is up, Mets? What is up, Matt? What's going on? Two Cats. The Nationals lineup low key underrated. Gonna have to out hit them and play much better defense. Absolutely. BBA obviously going off of McLean's start yesterday, called them McDuty, which I mean, in that case, yeah, he was definitely not good at all. To put it nicely. Two Cats saying they give them a lot of trouble with this team and Miami. That's who's coming up. Absolutely. Basketball Jones saying, let's go. What's going on, Basketball Jones? BBA saying Mets going to need 9 runs to win this one. Well, hopefully the offense can come through. Two Cats saying, I just hope we don't give up another inside the Parker. Happens every time we play the Nationals. I feel like my ass off. Last year was Cedric Mullins, loser Mullins, who caused it to happen. And then Two Cats saying they've been playing solid last night, which just wanted to forget. Listen, like you've been saying, like Pantry's saying, just, flush that loss down the toilet, win the ball game today, and set yourself up for a series win tomorrow. That is the most important thing right now. It's like I said, listen, you cannot worry about, 5 games from now, 10 games from now. You just got to worry about the game in front of you. And listen, tonight, win a ball game and put yourself in a position to win the series tomorrow. That's all this team can control right now. And hopefully they go out and hopefully they do it because, listen, they are a better team than the Nationals. They should be beating this Washington Nationals team. I know that, offensively they've been very good so far. They've been one of the best. They've been one of the better offensive teams in all of Major League Baseball. But again, pitching staff, not so great. And their defense, as we saw yesterday early on in the game, their defense is not that good. So, listen, you got to challenge this team. You got to make them work. Put the ball in play and just beat them. That's really all you can do. And hopefully Thornton has a great Major League debut for himself as well. Two Cats saying they got to beat the NL East teams more. 4-1 in this series, or 4-1 series against AL. Only 3-7 against the NL has to change 100%. And also, yeah, we have no pitching graphics obviously for Thornton. There's Thornton's dad's in the crowd, which I don't know if you guys saw the thing. But he had surgery. I forgot what the surgery was, but there was a complication within the surgery, and he lost his ability to walk. Now he's been doing physical therapy to improve his walking and to start walking again. And he has started making step by steps. But glad to see that he's in the ballpark and he gets to watch his son pitch in his Major League debut, because that's always a great thing to see. As a parent, to see your kid who you raised, you helped develop. The fact that now he's here in attendance to watch him, that's a special thing. So, yeah, shout out to Thornton and shout out to his father. But now here's Zach Littell throwing out his final warm-up pitches. Obviously, started 6 games. He's been in 9. Obviously, he came out of some games in the bullpen with a 2-4 record and a 6.110 ERA. 1986 was on saying, if you know the story, Thornton and his dad, you aren't pulling for him tonight, you aren't human. Yep, you're just talking about that. It was to remove a tumor in his spine. Yeah, that was the thing. God bless him. Glad to see that too. Hopefully Thornton has himself a game 100%. And I'll be back in a while. Hopefully it goes well. Okay, well, see you soon, Two Cats. But here's the Nationals' defensive alignment as we are about to start the 3rd game of this 4-game set here in D.C. All right, here's the first pitch of the game from Littell to Benj, and that fastball. Oh, okay. I thought it missed low and in, and it did miss low and in, but the umpire called it a strike and no challenge from Benj, so 0-1 count. And you see here Benj batting very well in the last 15 games. The 0-1 pitch to Benj, and he skies that ball into the outfield, but it won't be deep at all. The center fielder gets under that, which is Young, and he'll make the catch for the first out of the ball game. And now here's Bo Bichette, who's had himself a very good series so far in D.C. 5 for 10 with 3 home runs and 7 RBIs. So let's see if Bo can have another good game here. The first pitch to Bichette, and he swings and misses over that slider. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Bichette, and he fouls off that fastball into the seats, so he quickly falls behind here on Littell 0-2. The 0-2 pitch here to Bichette, and that fastball's taken up and in for ball 1. Maxwell, what's going on? Saying hopefully we can make the 6 ERA pitcher look like a 6 ERA pitcher. Well, hopefully we can do that, but you never know. You never know with this team. And the 1-2 pitch is fouled back again by Bo Bichette, so he stays alive here in the AB. And Zach Littell here was an 11th round pick by the Mariners back in the 2013 MLB draft. Made his MLB debut on June 5th of 2018. The 1-2 pitch to Bichette is fouled down the third baseline. So again, Bichette remains alive here in the AB. Panthers didn't come on. Ben's got to challenge those super obvious balls. And guys, I also believe that Carson should be joining around 7 o'clock. The 1-2 pitch from Bichette, and he fights off that ball, but that goes foul down the first base line. Yes, Evan. Yes. The 1-2 pitch to Bichette is swung on and missed for strike 3. Littell gets Bichette to strike out here. So 2 away here in the top of the first for Littell, and now Juan Soto will come up with the bases empty and 2 outs. Evan, if you want to jump on the stream, by all means. All right, now here's the first pitch from Soto, and he drives that ball into right field. That ball's going to carry, and that ball's going to... What a play by the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Robbed Juan Soto of an extra base hit right there. Looked like that ball was going to get off the wall, but Dylan Cruz there with a nice leaping catch against the LED wall, and he makes the final out of the inning. Very nice play there by Dylan Cruz. All right, so the Mets are retired here in order. We head to the bottom of the first. Game tied up at 0, and James Wood, Mead, and Chaparro will face Thornton here in the bottom of the first. After I eat some good-ass tacos, I would be there. But hold on. The question is, though, well, 2 things. Are those good-ass tacos as good as some good-ass chicken? Because Andrew would argue otherwise. And 2, you better not have used seed oils, Evan, because better not have used any seed oils. All right, so there we go. Here's the final look here at the National starting lineup here on SNY. Obviously, they got Garcia Jr. on the bench, Tania, and a couple of other guys. Now here's Zach Thornton throwing his final warm-up pitches. This season in AA and AAA, 7 starts with a 3.16 ERA and a record of 1-3. But here's the first pitch of his career to James Wood, and that fastball is in there for a strike, so an 0-1 count here. Tony, what's up? Stone saying, hey now, what's going on, Stoned? 0-1 pitch here by Thornton to Wood, and Wood fouls off that up and away slider. 0-2. James Wood having a really good series himself, just like Bo Bichette. He's 6 for 11. Obviously, had that inside the park grand slam yesterday off Nolan McLean. The 0-2 pitch from Thornton, and that slider misses down and away for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch is hit on the ground right to the second baseman. Marcus Semien picks it up, throws over to first base, and one out away here in the bottom of the first. And now Meade will come up. And there's the Mets defensive lineman. Obviously, Sanger behind the plate. Beatty at third, Bichette at short, Semien at second, Vientos at first, and then the outfield from left to right, Soto, Ewing, and Bench. What's going on, Carlos? First pitch to Meade here, and that curveball's in there for a strike, 0-1. What's going on, Daniel? Happy Wednesday indeed. The 0-1 pitch to Meade is hit down the third base line, but that ball goes foul. So Meade there got ahead there of that pitch and made really good contact on that, but just got out in front of it and sent that ball foul. Meade batting .234 to start the year. The 0-2 pitch here from Thornton, and that curveball just misses on the outside part of the plate. So 1-2 count here to Meade. The 1-2 pitch, and that slider misses in the dirt for ball 2. Hornet, what's going on? Can we not mention the inside of the park grand slam? I'm trying to forget. Listen, Hornet, I got to commentate, so obviously, listen, I want to forget about that too, but got to bring it up. 2-2 pitch, and that ball is hit out to the outfield, and that ball's going to drop in for a base hit. So Meade has the first hit of the ball game for the Nationals and the first base runner as well. So a 1-out single here for the Nationals in the bottom of the first, and now Chaparro will come up to hit. Inside pitch, and Meade did a really good job at just poking that ball out to right field. All right, now here's Chaparro up with a runner on first and 1 out. First pitch, and that curveball clips the outside part of the zone, 0-1. Chaparro 2 for 9 this season with a .633 OPS. The 0-1 pitch, and that fastball. Call the ball because Torrens couldn't hold on to that pitch, because if he caught that definitely would have been a strike at the knees. But he didn't, so it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, and he swings and misses at that curveball. Count now 1-2. Sorry, I meant Sanger. My bad. Thank you, yeah. We've been watching too many days of Torrens. I just got so used to saying Torrens. But yes, it's Sanger behind the dish. My bad, everyone. The 1-2 pitch misses low in the dirt for ball 2. Two-two pitch here by Thornton, and that pitch misses low and in for ball 3. So a full count here to Chaparro. And C.J. Abrams, the Nationals shortstop, will be on deck here. Three-two pitch, and that slider misses low and in for ball 4. So Thornton walks Chaparro here, and now the Nationals have men on first and second with 1 out here in the bottom of the first, and C.J. Abrams will come up for an early RBI opportunity. Come on, Zach, settle in here. All right, now here's C.J. Abrams, who's had a very good start to his season so far, batting .295 to start the year. First pitch to Abrams, and that slider apparently misses the outside part of the plate, but looked like it just caught it off, but no challenge there from Sanger. And Abrams is 2 for 8 in the series with 1 RBI. The 1-0 pitch. And that ball's hit on the ground, but it's chopped foul. 1-1. What's going on, Sam? Thornton says he hates walking guys. Liar. The rotation needs to get some walks down. The 1-1 pitch from Thornton is hit in the air, and that ball will be sent out of here. 3-run shot for C.J. Abrams here in the bottom of the first, and the Nationals take a 3-0 lead. That is C.J. Abrams' 10th home run of the season. And like I said, Nationals get out to a quick start here in the bottom of the first. Not ideal at all, but we saw the Nationals, we saw the Mets actually get off to a quick start yesterday, and the Nationals were able to come back, so let's see if the Mets can do the same here, but not an ideal start, considering that the Mets, as of recently, have been playing behind in a lot of these ball games, so let's see if Thornton can work himself out here out of the first inning, and he's facing Dylan Cruz, and he misses up and in with that pitch, 1-0. Cruz is 1 for 4 this season with a 500 OPS. The 1-0 pitch, and that ball is fouled off. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, and that ball's fouled off at home plate. Count now 1-2. Let's see where this pitch was. It was a slider. Yeah, just a little too much up, and it just caught enough of the play, and Abrams took that ball out the right field. Bad pitch, but a good piece of hitting there by Abrams. Got a pitch to hit, and he did damage on it. The 1-2 pitch here from Thornton, and that curveball misses low and in. Sanger will challenge, but I don't think that call will get overturned. I don't think it caught any of the zone. Oh, no, okay, there was no challenge. I guess Sanger then tapped his helmet for another reason. 2-2 pitches in there, looking for strike 3. Thornton gets Cruz, strikeout on the inside fastball. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And now Dalen Lyle, the left fielder, will come for the Nationals. Good fastball there on the inside part of the plate. Got him looking. First pitch here from Lyle, and that fastball misses outside for ball 1. Lyle batting 1 for 10 in the series, batting .263 with a .755 OPS this year. The 1-0 pitch, and that fastball clips the zone for strike 1. One pitch. And that ball's hit on the ground right at Semien, who comes up with it, throws over to first base. 3 outs. So Zach Thornton completes his first inning at the major league level, but he does give up a 3-run shot to C.J. Abrams. So as we head to the top of the second, the Nationals have an early 3-0 lead. And it'll be Vientos, Melendez, and Beatty to hit here for the Mets in the top of the second. Right, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, we're back here. Burnt Toast saying the good news is that they were up 5-0 and lost last night, maybe a reversal. Hopefully, Terry, what's going on? Saying the Nats can hit. The Nats definitely can hit. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing they can do. But yeah, listen, if the Mets want to beat this Nationals team, they're gonna have to score runs. They did it in the first game. It looked like that. What's it called? Typically, when you score 6 runs, you should be beating a team. But obviously, like I said, McLean yesterday did not have a good game. So obviously, 6 runs was not enough for the Mets last night as they dropped the second game of that series. Stevie, what's going on? Geez, I turned in and we're down by 3 already. Yep, CJ Abrams with a 3-run shot. Mark Vientos up here to lead off in the top of the second, and that ball is going to be hit down the left field line. That's going to fall for a base hit. Mark Vientos will jog into second base there with a stand-up double. So the Mets have something cooking here in the top of the second. Vientos off the bat, he thought that ball was going to go foul because he really didn't, busted out of the batter's box. And then obviously the left fielder kind of it was a bad hop too there for a while because he came in on that, he slowed down a little bit, and I guess that ball hopped a little bit higher than he anticipated, so he got away from him a little bit, and that allowed Vientos to get into second base standing up. Now here's MJ Melendez here with a runner on second and nobody out, and that first pitch fastball is in the zone for strike 1. And there's Steve Gelbs here interviewing the parents of Zach Thornton. So I don't have the audio on, but MJ Melendez hits that ball into center field, but that ball won't be deep enough. The center fielder will catch that, and Vientos will tag up and he'll head to third base. So productive out there for MJ Melendez, and now the Mets have a runner on third with 1 out here, and Brett Baty will come up to the dish.
You wanna go viral?
All right, here's the first pitch to Baty, and that fastball misses up and away for ball 1. One-zero pitch to Baty, and he hits that ball into right field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Vientos will come in to score, and the Mets have cut the lead down to 3-1. So a good piece of hitting there by Brett Baty as he cuts the lead down to 3-1.
She wanna go viral.
All right, now here's Marcus Semien with one out and a runner on first, and he swings over that slider. 0-1. Yes, big Baty. Littell there with a throw over, but Baty's back in there safely. We going viral indeed. 0-1 pitch here to Semien, and Semien pops that pitch up on the infield. The third baseman will call everyone off, and he'll make the catch, Mead, for the second out of the inning. And now AJ Ewing will come up. All right, now here's Ewing. First pitch misses up and in for ball 1. Littell with a throw over, but Baty again is back in safely. The 1-0 pitch, and that hits the top of the zone for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. And that changeup just misses inside for ball 2. And now we have Carson joining us, and Ewing hits the ball up the middle for a base hit. Beatty will round second, and he'll hit the third. A.J. Ewing there with the single there. Now the Mets have runners at the corners with 2 outs here in the top of the second.
Did I just see a Beatty RBI?
Yes, you did.
No! I'm defeated!
She want to go viral.
All right.
All right,
Time
and now
runs on
Hayden Sanger will come up with an RB opportunity, also known as Whole Foods Man. I love Ewing. I'm sure everyone loves Ewing. First pitch here to Sanger from Littell, and he takes that pitch up and in for ball 1.
Anyone hear that thunder that just went outside my window? God damn. I might die tonight, guys.
Ooh, a death on live stream? That's surely going to bring up the views. The 1-0 pitch from Sanger, and he pops that pitch up, and that will go into the seats foul.
A death on live stream reference? Oh my goodness.
Come on, Mr. Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
Stock those shelves. Littell with a long hold here. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed out of the zone for strike 2. Hit like if Carson gets hit by lightning.
Yeah, probably. Knowing. Okay, so that's why that wasn't working. All right. So what the fuck do I do here? All right, well, I'm going to have to figure something out, but after this happening...
What's not working?
No, my headset, I didn't realize my headset was low on battery, even though it's...
A 1-2 pitch, and Sanger swings and misses at that fastball up and out of the zone for strike 3. But the Mets do get a run here to cut the Nationals lead down to 2. Nationals lead 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the second.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, guys, it's just me for now as Carson goes outside to go chase some thunderclouds. What's your guys' favorite cloud? I'm a big cumulonimbus guy. Let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat. Burnto saying Ben Franklin flew a kite in it. These guys can't play baseball in it. Cirrus clouds are the best. I took a meteorology class in my final year of the fall semester of my final year of college. Oh no. It was the spring semester of my second year. And we fucking learned about clouds and rainstorms. Meteorology. I'm a fan of the cloud my bong leaves behind.
All right, let's see if that works. If that doesn't work, I'll try something different.
Oh, you're back from chasing clouds?
Was I chasing clouds? Is that
I don't
the
know.
story that was made up?
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't clue in on the improv. My bad.
Yeah, I said that you were gonna go chase storm clouds while you were gone.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm back. We'll try it
First
again.
pitch.
And action.
First pitch in here to Jacob Young, and that pitch is in there for a strike. Young batting .224 with a .632 OPS. The 0-1 pitch misses down and away for ball one. The 1-1 pitch misses inside for ball two. The 2-1 pitch from Thornton, and that fastball misses up and in for ball three. The 3-1 pitch here from Thornton, and that fastball clips the strike zone. So a full count here to Young. You'll watch the next game. Yeah, I watched as much as I could. There was a big comeback in the fourth quarter by them.
It was so cute.
3-2 pitch, and that ball's hit out to right field, but Bench will take a couple steps back, and he'll make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Did I see earlier in the chat that Evan is going to make his return?
Possibly, but he said he had to go eat some good. He had to first eat some good ass tacos.
Okay, well, everyone has to eat. I think there's a few people who should eat less.
Wager for wager for Garson. If Beatty hits 15 home runs, he has to get a Beatty tattoo.
All right, you know what? Make it 30, and then I'll do it my full back. That's how I know it's not going to happen.
1-0 pitch. Looked like it just missed outside, but the umpire got a little strike, but Nunez here will challenge that. Let's see if that gets overturned or upheld. And nope, it is a ball. So the Nationals will keep one of their challenges. So they still have two challenges, and it's a 2-0 count here on Nunez. .2-0 pitch, and that is a swing and a miss there on the half swing by Nunez, so a 2-1 count. And I think Carson has froze. Let me just remove him, and he'll sort that out. 2-1 pitch, and that apparently just clips enough of the top of the zone. So a 2-2 count here to Nunez. .2-2 pitch here, and that ball is hit out to right field, and it will go foul. So Nunez there almost got a base hit down the first base line, but that ball just went foul. .2-2 pitch here, and that fastball misses up and in. Full count here to Nasim Nunez. .3-2 pitch, and that slider misses up and away for ball four. So Nunez walks here with one out here in the bottom of the second, and now the 9-hitter, Keibert Ruiz, will come up to hit. First pitch here to Ruiz, and that fastball misses up and in. Up and in for ball one. What happened to Carson? He lagged out. I don't know if the thunderstorm had anything to do with it, but let's see if he'll be back. The 1-0 pitch, and Nasim Nunez is going to take off, and that ball's thrown into the outfield, and Nunez will advance to third there on the wild throw there by Hayden Sanger. And also that pitch missed, so it's a 2-0 count to Keibert Ruiz. So bad throw there by Hayden Sanger, and that's also an error on the play. First error of the game for the Mets. All right, 2-0 count to Ruiz, and that pitch just clips enough of the zone up top. 2-1. Pitch here to Ruiz, and that fastball is fouled back into the seats. Count now 2-2. Or is it 1-2? I don't know, because somebody had a 2-ball count before, so I don't know. The 1-2 pitch misses down and in. So apparently now it's a 2-2 count, so I guess the one where he stole, that was a strike called. Come on, Zach. 2-2 pitch is fouled off the screen. So Ruiz remains alive here in the AB. Ruiz is batting .236 this year. And there's Nunez walking back to third base. Two-two pitch from Thornton to Ruiz, and he fouls off that curveball. So again, Ruiz remains alive in the at-bat. There's James Wood, the lefty, on deck here for the Nationals. The 2-2 pitch, and that curveball is hit through the hole. That's a base hit, and Keibert Ruiz there with an RBI single, and the Nationals now lead 4-1. All right, now here's the first pitch there from Thornton to Wood. And he fouls that pitch off, and it'll go back into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Thornton misses, low and in for ball one. A 1-1 pitch, and that ball is hit foul up the first base line. Count now 1-2 on James Wood. The 1-2 pitch, and that ball's hit into right field, and that's going to be caught by Carson Bench. A very nice play there by Carson Bench to save an extra base hit there to take one away from James Wood. So 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Wood made very good contact with that ball at the right field, and I thought that was going to get over the head of Bench, but he made a nice play to run that ball down and to make a catch just along the right field wall. All right, now Mead will come up with a runner on first and 1 out. I'm sorry, with a runner on first and 2 outs here. He's 1 for 1 in the ball game so far. The first pitch to Mead, and that fastball just misses low and away. Thought Sanko would challenge there because it probably would have been overturned, but he doesn't, so it's a 1-0 count here. The 1-0 pitch is hit down the left field line by Mead, and it will go foul. 1-1 pitch to Mead, and he goes after that curveball, and he swings and misses over that. But there will be no advance there. That ball got just a little bit away from Sanger there, but the runner on first will stay put. So now a 1-2 count to Mead. The 1-2 pitch is fouled off. All right, Thornton steps off here. The 1-2 pitch, and that ball's popped up to the seats. Thorne with a very high pitch count so far. Not even through the second inning. The 1-2 pitch, and that pitch misses low, and it's now a 2-2 count to Mead. Two-two pitch, and he got him looking for strike three. Mead strikes out on the fastball at the knees, and Thornton is through the second inning, but not before the Nationals score an extra run here in the bottom of the second as they take a 4-1 lead. 4-1 Nationals as we head to the top of the third inning. I guess I'll be right back in a second. All right, guys. Now we're back here for the top of the third. And here's Carson Bench as he takes that pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Bench is 0 for 1 in this game with a flyout back in the first. The 0-1 pitch to Bench, and that ball misses in the dirt for ball one. One pitch to Bench, and that inside cutter misses for ball two. Oh, there you
There
are.
we go.
Okay. I was about to text you. Did your internet crash out?
Yeah.
2-1 pitch to Benj. Misses. Down and away for ball 3. No swing there, says the third base umpire.
Yeah, my entire screen, everything just completely shut off because the sound.
3-1 pitch. Ed Benj drives that ball into center field, but it'll be hit right at Young for the first out of the top of the third.
Now my internet just completely went out for like a second and then it just zapped right back. But now the sound, man, it sounded like fucking, another country was going after us. Jesus Christ. It's brutal. It was like massive, like, thump.
First pitch here to Bichette, and Bichette drives that ball into left field, and that ball will go foul.
At least the Knicks played well tonight. Amen.
And we also got the first game of the Western Conference Final tonight between the Avs and the Golden Knights. And big news, Cale Makar out for Game 1 tonight for the Avs. Bichette drives that pitch out to right field. Won't be deep at all. The right fielder gets underneath it to make the second out of the inning. Yeah, Western Conference Final gets underway tonight, and then tomorrow the Eastern Conference Final gets underway. Hurricanes and Canadiens. Now here's Juan Soto up with 2 outs and the base is empty as he faces Zach Littell. First pitch misses, low and in for ball 1.
It's Zach Littell. That's all I'm going to say.
The 1-0 pitch to Soto misses, down and in again for ball 2. I don't care for pass. Hey, no hockey disrespect, burn toast. If you want to disrespect something about hockey, disrespect the Rangers and Drury, but hockey slander, apart from that, will not be tolerated. And now that pitch gets in there for a strike, 2-1.
Come on, Juan.
2-1 pitch to Soto, and Soto drives that ball out to right field. That ball's going to carry. That ball's going to go. Is going to be gone off the right field wall. Juan Soto with a solo home run here. His 8th of the year, and that cuts the Nationals' lead down to 4-2. You gonna play the song?
Yeah, the sound effect for some reason did not want to pop up. My bad, guys. I'm sure we'll have plenty of other chances for that, right?
All right. So Soto now cuts the lead down to 2. And now Mark Vientos will come up with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Let me make sure that it works. Perfect.
First pitch here to Vientos, and he pops that pitch up, but it'll go foul behind the seats.
Never anyone on base. It's like I said, it's Zach Littell. It's Zach Littell.
The 0-1 pitch here, and Vientos goes after that up and in pitch, 0-2. Look at that swing.
So majestic.
Oh-2 pitch to Vientos, and Vientos pops that pitch up on the infield. Abrams will call everyone off, and he'll make the catch for the third and final out of the inning. But Juan Soto gets the Mets a bit closer here as he hits a solo home run. It's 4-2 Nationals as we head to the bottom of the third. All right.
Juan Solo. Bros, we are never beating the allegations.
Wants, but where's Chewbacca?
Well, I think he's trying to adjust his belt right now.
He doesn't wear a belt, but sure.
I don't believe you.
Well, you're wrong.
Well, I think I'm correct, because if you're going to argue with Google AI, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, Google AI is wrong, then. I don't know what to tell you.
It said it's a type of belt, so that's what we're going to go with. AI rules the world now.
It's not a belt.
Jonas
So after that,
play for the series against Miami. Why?
yeah, Tong might start.
But why?
I don't know. Why don't you ask? Where is it?
Dose!
I think that's more of a Stearns thing.
Yeah, but those you can ask those too.
You gotta make a Stearns version of that. Dave! Doesn't hit that hard, doesn't it?
Oh,
But we
I thought you were
also
gonna.
have
I thought you were gonna go.
Update. We also have a new upgrade to the Rayleigh. Have you
Yeah,
seen this?
I didn't watch
saw
it.
this?
No, I didn't watch it. No.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to see.
Well, I saw another one. I didn't see this one, but I see it in here. Twinkie Doza.
Yeah, Twinkie does.
I believe I have the talent to shove this Twinkie up my ass.
That's insane. That's insane.
He has the talent.
That's insane. Ibby's gotta send me that one on the DMs.
Bane's down. I like that one better.
1-2 pitch to Shapiro. He fouls that pitch off the wall. Let me. But before I ask Ibby, after that Soto home run, Soto's last 7 games batting .423, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs.
God. Now imagine if that. And now imagine if he didn't miss Aaron Judge. It would be even higher.
The 1-2 pitch is hit on the ground right at Beatty. He comes up with it, throws over to first base. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch here to C.J. Abrams. Hit a 3-run shot in his first AB of the day. And he goes after that first pitch slider and misses 0-1. One pitch to Abrams, and a little chopper there at the mound. Thornton up with it, throws it to first base, 2 outs.
Stearns is going to call up a little league pitcher now soon. I don't know. I think Thornton could be okay. I don't know. I think he'll be okay. But I understand he's given up 4 runs, and it's time to toss him into the fucking river, but
first pitch here to Cruz. He goes after that slider, 0-1.
They say you're wise.
The 0-1 pitch here, and Cruz hits that ball to center field, but right at Ewing, and he makes the catch for the 3rd and final out of the inning. So for the first of his career, Zach Thornton has a clean 1-2-3 inning in his major league career. We head to the top of the 4th. Nationals still lead 4-2. And it'll be Melendez, Beatty, and 7th to hit.
Listen, when you think about it, if you take away all the runs that Thornton gave up, he hasn't given up any runs, right?
Well, technically, if you take it away...
That's what Mendoza told him in the dugout, I think.
Well, technically, if you've taken away every run the Mets have conceded this year, they're undefeated.
Yes. Wow, De'Aaron Fox out again? Jeez. Dry humping, guys. Something I feel very, very strongly about. Miss Veins down. No, you didn't. You missed us the debuting the Twinkie one, though.
Nothing beats a mouthful of a Snickers. Veins down!
Veins down!
Thank you for sending me the Twinkie video, Ibby. That shit's hilarious. And I'm guessing Ibby also made the Brooks Fraley one.
Well, yeah, he made it. But I dubbed in the Rayleigh Short soundbite on it. So
Okay.
it was a collaborative effort, I'd say.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to listen to that one if Brooks Fraley comes into this game. But since they're down right now, that just means Craig Krimble's going to pitch this game in Sean Manaea.
Craig!
Bro, you know how every time in Twitter DMs, when a video ends, it has like the final picture? Melendez pops that pitch up, and that ball will be caught by the right fielder. One out here in the top of the fourth. The picture that Mendoza makes after he shoves the Twinkie up his ass is fun. I wonder if Mendoza had some Crisco grease.
Well, Twinkies are soft. This one's not. Yeah, Melendez, I'm over him.
All right, now here's Beatty.
She wanna go viral.
Had an RBI single in his first AB.
There's a child.
Knew that was coming. I... 1-0 pitch, misses downstairs to Beatty, 2-0. Two-0 pitch to Beatty, and he swings and misses at that changeup, 2-1. Two-one pitch, misses outside for ball 3.
That child was abandoned in Whole Foods.
3-1 pitch to Beatty, and he drives that ball out to left field, but it won't be deep at all, and it'll be caught by the center fielder. 2 outs.
Ass.
All right, so 2 outs here in the top of the fourth, and now Marcus Semien will come up with the bases empty and 2 outs. All right, first pitch missed to Semien, 1-0.
It's Zach Ladle.
The 1-0 pitch is hit in the air out to right field, but that ball will go into the seats foul. And Semien pops that pitch up into left field. Lyle will get underneath it, and I'll make the catch for the third and final out of the inning. So Zach Littell with a clean 1-2-3 inning here. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Nationals still lead 4-2. Be Lyle, Young, and Nunez to hit here for the Nationals. What?
I mean, if you want to see it, but
God.
it's funny because of last night.
You gotta love AI.
AI. If you're in here, make sure to hit the like button.
Yep.
Because there's
Got
plenty of
100.
you in here
Yep.
who have
Got
it, and we find that insulting.
121 of you guys watching right now. So like I said, hit the like button, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell as well, because you guys are awesome. We appreciate you guys. There's Rusty Staub. He did something in a porta potty back in 1986.
He also was a really good hitter too.
If you know, you know. Tim Wallach. Tim Raines.
He knows a little something about behind closed doors.
Andre Dawson. Vladdy. First pitch from Thornton, and that pitch is popped up at the right field. Bench underneath it. And make the play, 1 out.
Artificial Ibby.
And there's Gary Carter's retired plaque.
I'm gonna make a big stick of this shit, bro. I bet you they're talking about it. I'm gonna. Well, they get Marabino number 8.
All right, now here's Young. First pitch. Misses up and away for ball 1. Young, Jacob Young flew out in his first AB. The 0-1 pitch just clips the corner. 1-0. I'm sorry, 1-1.
Yep. The Grande Orange. Rusty Staub.
The 1-1 pitch is hit on the ground, but it goes foul. And
Oh my
Beatty-
God, Beatty!
You wanna go viral?
Clip that! Bro, really just clip farming out here.
One-two pitch to Young, and that pitch is fouled back to the seats. 1-2.
This guy throws a
Ibby,
lot.
what'd you think of that Beatty throw?
I mean, he's seen throws like that plenty with Michael Penix as
The
quarterback.
1-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3.
Actually,
Thornton gets Jacob in to strike on the changeup.
you'll see more of that with Tua, actually.
All right, now here's Nasim Nunez up with 2 outs and no one on. He walked, scored a run, and stole base all in the second inning. First pitch from Thornton, and that pitch is fouled back for strike 1. And there's P.J. Poulin, the left-hander, warming up in the National bullpen. 0-1 pitch from Thornton, and that ball's hit right at Bichette, up with it, over to first base, 3 outs. To the top of the fifth we go. Nationals still lead 4-2.
That was a pretty stiff backhand then by Bo. Who made the Met error? It was Hayden Sanger.
Sanger. Yeah. Nunez tried to steal second base and Sanger threw the ball into the outfield. Is that LiAngelo Ball making a fucking Twix commercial?
I think so. Yeah, no, Kodai Senga's favorite Whole Foods employee, yes. Senga's Whole Foods discount. We all know Senga shops at Whole Foods. Like, that dude's that fucking...
All right, now AJ Ewing will lead off for the Mets here in the top of the fifth. Chuck Norris roundhoused me.
Queuing. AJ Queuing.
First pitch here to Ewing, and that pitch misses outside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch to Ewing, and he hits that ball into left field, but it won't be deep. Lyle with a couple steps over and makes the catch for the first out. All right, now here's Hayden Sanger up with one out, and he swings and misses over that cutter. 0-1. Sanger struck out in his first AB in the second. Oh, 0-1 pitch to Sanger, misses outside for ball one. One pitch to Sanger, and that changeup misses outside for ball two.
They bringing up Thong now. He's in consideration for Miami.
The 2-1 pitch, and that ball's foul back off the screen. 2-2. Two pitch to Sanger. That ball misses down and away. Full count here to Sanger. The high notes on this song just hit. 3-2 pitch to Sanger, and that pitch, he's called that on strikes. on the outside part of the plate. So Sanger down looking on strikes. And 2 outs here. Now we're back to the top of the order where Carson Bench will come up with the bases empty, 2 outs. Top of the 5th, and Bench hits that ball to right field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. So Carson Bench here with a 2-out single on the top of the 5th. And now Bo Bichette will come up. First to pitch the Bo, he fouls that pitch off, 0-1. Bichette's 0 for 2 in this ballgame with a strikeout and a flyout. Oh, 1 pitch to Bo, and that fastball misses inside for ball 1. One pitch, and Bo hits that ball into right field, and that's going to be caught by the center fielder, Jacob Young. Looked like it was going to split the gap there, and it would have allowed Bench to score there, but Jacob Young there with a nice play to run down that ball in center field. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. Nationals still lead 4-2. I'll be right back.
Can we get a rain out? Alright, well, Bo gave it a whirl, I guess. He's hitting the ball a lot better. When was the last time we had a decent backup catcher? I mean, Torrens is a decent backup catcher, but he's kind of been moved to the starting role because Alvarez has been insanely disappointing. All right, so Thornton will go back out to the mound for a 5th inning of work here. He'll face 9-1 and 2 of the order. Seems like he's settled in a little bit. At least Torrens can throw out guys at second. I mean, Sanger did okay with that last year, too, when he was here for a short little bit. But, yeah. Torrens is also not a complete liability. So, Thornton out to the mound. Started to settle in a little bit from the debut nerves here. And just as I said that, he flies it out to at the outfield, Keibert Ruiz leading off the inning, and that'll be a lead-off double. I don't know if they're going to review that, if he came off the bag there. He looked dead to rights for a second. But
Ruiz hit a double.
yeah. I don't know if he's out at second, but I don't know if he came off the bag there.
No, I think he was in safely. All right, now here's James Wood up with a runner on second and then Wood out. And Wood fouls that slider back, 0-1.
What a horrible slide, Jesus. That was a slide by a fat ass.
0-1 pitch here to Wood, and that fastball looked like clipped the zone, but there was a ball called there by the umpire and no challenge from Sanger, so it's a 1-1 count. And here's Austin Warren warming up in the Mets bullpen.
Let's see how long they push him.
1-1 pitch here from Wood, and he pops that pitch up onto the outfield. Soto will come over, and he'll make the catch. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th, and Ruiz will remain at second base.
Is that it?
Oh, he's got to face Meade and Chaparro.
I think that's it.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
I mean,
All right.
listen, was he great? No, but listen, it is his first start, so I'm not going to, kill him, but definitely he's got to be better. But all right. Listen, we all knew that, or at least we all know that the offense has to do a lot more than put up 2 runs if they're going to win this ball game. So
Against Zach Ladle.
And one of the worst defensive teams in all of baseball in the Nationals. So
Well, yeah. Pitch count? Not sure.
I ordered.
Probably. I'm going to guess. Warren.
What's going on, Daniel? All right, now here's Austin Warren out of the Mets bullpen, and 10 appearances this year, has a 0.61 ERA and an opponent OPS of 533 and a 9.82 Ks per 9. All right, Warren will face Meade as his first bat out of the bullpen. And that first pitch sinker is in there for strike 1. Meade is 1 for 2 with a single, and he scored a run back in the first. Oh, 1 pitch, and that slider hits the zone for strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch, and that ball's hit on the ground right at Bichette. Comes up with it, throws over to first. 2 outs. And now
Garcia Jr. will pinch hit for
Garcia's gonna
Chaparro.
All right. Let's see if Warren here can work around the runner at second.
position he really plays these days.
All right, first pitch here to Garcia. And he swings and misses at that fastball up and away for strike one. The 0-1 pitch here from Warren, and that slider just misses outside for ball one. The 1-1 pitch is hit through the hole. That's a base hit. Hit right at Benj. She'll throw it in, but Ruiz will round third. And he's going to be tagged out at home plate. What a throw by Carson Benj to save a run there for the Mets.
That's a pitcher.
Carson.
He was a pitcher.
Benj just his bat has been really started taking the has really started to turn the corner the last couple weeks, but his defense has continued to be good out in the outfield, and he guns down Kyber Ruiz there at home plate to save a run. So 4-2 Mets as we head to the top of the sixth.
What a throw by me. I made a great throw. Run prevention.
Carson Benj. What a throw. And is maybe that the throw that's going to turn the momentum of this ball game.
You'd hope. You got Soto, you've got Vientos, and then you've got Melendez. Dude,
MJ. What?
I miss Jared Young. I want Jared Young here. I'm done with MJ Melendez. Thank God he's coming back here at the time that it's starting to wear off with Whiff J over here. Whiff J Melendez.
Dose! Dose! Dose!
Just some 6-second filler between commercial breaks for you.
Dose.
We gotta make like commercials. We gotta make
yeah.
like AI commercials in between innings. That would be sick, wouldn't that?
Yeah, that's gonna go well. I can only imagine what type of ideas.
Andrew's brought to you by Andrew's Fridge Cleaning Service.
Yeah, Andrew's fridge. Yeah, he shows up and fucking clears out your whole fridge.
Speaking of Andrews, Andrew Alvarez will come in here to pitch for the Nationals as
What a
Littell's
throw.
day is done. What a freaking cannon.
I mean, yeah, that is true. We do have Twinkies and a Snickers commercial. You're not hungry when you have a Snickers. Veins down.
Veins down! Why does he scream it? That's the crazy part to me. Like, why is he like, veins down?
I guess he must really like the veiny part.
All right, so Lefty's coming in, so we all know.
But Slater's not here anymore.
Yeah. Might be Morbido.
First pitch to Soto. Misses down and away for ball one. Morbido with Ryan Stanek's number.
Yes.
All right, Garcia to throw into the play first base. The 1-0 pitch from Alvarez misses down and away again, 2-0.
You think he knows Francisco Alvarez?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You think they've had dinner together?
Any relation, Joe? 2-0 pitch hits the zone at the knees, 2-1.
I don't think so, Sam.
We love Sam and Joe. 2-1 pitch to Soto, and he pops that pitch up. The third baseman will go after that, and he will make the catch for the first out here in the top of the sixth.
Fuck!
What the fuck? And now Vientos will come up with a runner on. Oh, sorry, with the bases empty and one out.
Brought to you by Ibby's Gummy Bears. Dude, we can make so many of these. I'm not gonna lie. Just a bunch of fake commercials. That'd be so sick.
All right, now here's Vientos up here for his third AB. He's 1 for 2 with a double. And a run scored also. What the fuck? There's so much.
Chico's bail bonds. Now that's an elite reference right there. Ooh! A Bad News Bears reference.
First pitch
I
misses
like
down
it.
and away. 1-0. And of course, tomorrow's coverage for tomorrow's game starts at 3:30 on SNY. Vientos goes after that changeup and swings and misses over it. 1-1. Oh, no. That shit could always be recovered. We need to smash your laptop with a hammer. 1-1 pitch is hit up the middle. What a play there by the second baseman. And he throws out Vientos because he's slow as shit. Beautiful diving play there by Nasim Nunez. 2 outs here in the top of the sixth.
Fat.
And that with 2 outs and the base is empty. Do we know if it's... yes, MJ Melendez will stay in the game to face a lefty.
Wow.
Wait! I'm innocent! I can hit lefties! I swear! Damn you dogs!
0-1 pitch to Melendez, and that pitch misses outside for ball 1. Melendez is 0 for 2 in the ball game.
With Jay Melendez.
A 1-1 pitch to Melendez, and he swings and misses at that slider. 1-2. One-two pitch from Alvarez, and that pitch misses in the dirt for ball 2.
I really miss that Lindor guy.
Yeah, but wasn't he a cancer?
Yeah.
2-2 pitch to Melendez, and he fouls that pitch off. Fouls that pitch off at home plate. Two-two pitch to Melendez, and he fouls that pitch off again. Two-two pitch, and he goes down looking on the slider for strike 3. So Alvarez with the clean 1-2-3 inning here. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Nationals still lead 4-2.
How about those Knicks? How about those Knicks? There's no notes on this song. Like that, it's so perfectly played out. It's everything about him. Sea to shining sea. That much is true. What are your thoughts on the Mets, on the Knicks' epic comeback, down 20 points, and winning the game? I thought it was epic because I'm a Knicks fan. It was fucking awesome. It was electric. It's the type of loss you don't come back from. So the Knicks better win that series.
Now here's Austin Warren in to face CJ Abrams. That first pitch slider misses outside for ball one.
Austin Warren.
The 1-0 pitch by Warren, and again that slider misses, but this time down and in for ball two. Abrams 1 for 2 in the ball game. Of course, hit that 3-run shot back in the first inning off Zach Thornton to give the Nationals an early 3-0 lead. Warren into his windup with the 2-0, and that sinker clips the outside corner for strike one.
James Harden is a loser, as we've all figured it out by now.
2-1 pitch, and that slider misses down and in. 3-1. And here's the replay of C.J. Abrams' home run back in the first.
C.J. Abrams.
The 3-1 pitch from Warren, and that sinker hits the zone right down the middle. So full count now to Abrams. All right, Warren with a long hold here. A couple of shakeoffs, but he has his pitch, the full count pitch, and Abrams hits that ball into center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Ewing will bobble that ball a little bit, but Abrams will hold at first base. So not Ewing, but Abrams there with the leadoff single here in the bottom of the sixth. And Abrams is fourth in the National League in terms of RBIs. Andy Paez and Liam Hicks leading the National League with 42 RBIs each. Behind then, Matt Olson with 41, and Abrams with 39, and Drake Baldwin with 38. All right, now here's Dylan Cruz up with a runner on first and nobody out. The first pitch sinker misses inside for ball one. Cruz is 0 for 2 in this ball game with a strikeout and a line out. The 1-0 pitch, and that slider misses outside for ball two. Two 2-0 pitch, and that slider hits the zone for strike one. Two 2-1 pitch, and that slider misses outside for ball three. And Warren there with a check back, but Abrams is back at first safely. Three 3-1 pitch, and Cruz fouls that pitch off. Full count here to Cruz. 3-2 pitch from Warren, and that ball's going to be hit at the center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Abrams around second base. He'll hit the third. And with no outs, the Nationals have runners at first and third. First pitch here to Dalen Lyle. He's 0 for 2, and that ball misses outside for ball 1. Lyle's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. Corner's in here for the Mets. The 1-0 pitch is hit into left field. Soto will get underneath it. Abrams will tag up. And the Mets will concede the run. Abrams comes in to score on the sacrifice fly. It is 5-2 Nationals. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Punt time? Punt time! Yeah!
Yeah! I believe I have the talent to shove this Twinkie up my ass. Nothing beats a mouthful of a Snickers. Veins down!
Veins down.
Young pops that pitch back into the seats. 0-1. I fucking hate Mendoza. Check back to first, but Dylan Cruz is back in there safely. Mets here on the Kai Crazier on the call. Did they get him? It was close. But no, they will not challenge it. 0-1 pitch. And Jacob Young hits that ball out to left field. And it's going to get over the head of Soto into left field. He'll play that on a hop. And Cruz will get to third base. And Young is back. Is into second with a stand-up double. And the Nationals have runners at second and third with only one out here in the bottom of the sixth. Warren not having a good bottom of the sixth. Eighth hit of the night for the Nationals. And Warren is out of the game. And you know what that means. It's time to shove a Twinkie up your ass because Craig Kimbrell's in the game.
Good night, guys.
I believe I have the talent to shove this Twinkie up my ass.
Well, this game's over. Everyone have a great night. Remember to never shove Twinkies up your ass.
I really want to know who makes these accounts, like the Carson's Knockers, the Carlos the Twinkie. I want to know who's behind these accounts. Reveal yourself.
I guess it's the art of not knowing. All right, here's Kim Vomit.
I'm your ex-girlfriend. I don't have an ex-girlfriend, so that ain't possible, the Twinkie. I'm your future ex-girlfriend. Okay.
Nice save. Good one. Good save, man. Ugh, God. Ginger fucks in. Woo! Yay, ginger fuck.
And Mendoza really doesn't want me to do a post game tonight, it seems.
Dose!
What Brandon asking? What did I stumble in on?
What is he still doing here?
I don't know.
Like, why is he still with this team?
I don't know.
The guy is garbage. He's a ginger slut.
First pitch here to Nunez, and he bunts, and the run will score as Vientos takes that ball to first base. So it's now 6-2 Nationals.
Fuck Craig Kimbrell and fuck Brett Beatty too.
It's his fault.
Yeah, I'm blaming him on I'm doing everything on him. Come on, you ginger slut.
First pitch, oh Jesus Christ. That fastball misses very up and away from ball one to Keibert Ruiz, who's 2 for 2 in the ball game.
Yeah, do your little chicken wing shit. Not gonna make you any better.
1-0 pitch, misses up and away for ball 2. Well, at least Shakira was cleared of tax evasion, so there's that. Oh, I guess something good happened. 2-0 pitch is clobbered into right field, but it won't be deep enough as Benj makes the catch for the third and final out of the inning. But the Nationals tack on 2 runs here in the 6th inning, so we head to the 7th. Nationals lead 6-2.
I don't care if he got out of it. Fuck him. I don't care. Because we all know he's coming back for the next inning just to vomit all over the.
No, we have to add the Dave Chappelle video of a why? Fuck 'em, that's why.
Oh my god, this ginger fuck. Why is bro still here? What is he still doing here?
I don't know.
To infinity and beyond.
To infinity and beyond.
How is it?
I don't know. Mendy to Kimbrel, you've got a friend in me. If they fire Dells and we going to miss, though, no, we'll still play him.
We'll still play him in solidarity. They're never gonna fire him, so you'll be fine. He's staying forever and ever.
All right.
Is it socially acceptable to use the term ginger? I mean, I've used even worse terms.
Here's Beatty.
She wanna go viral.
Shithead.
Pitch misses outside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch to Beatty. Misses outside for ball 2. Beatty's 1 for 2 in this ball game with an RBI single back in the second inning. The 2-0 pitch hits the strike zone at the knees for strike 1. And 2-1 pitch misses down and away for ball 3. All right, Alvarez has his pitch. He's set with the delivery, the 3-1, and that slider hits the outside the corner for strike 2. Full count here to Beatty. Three-two pitch to Beatty, and that pitch misses down and away for ball 4. So a leadoff walk here for the Mets in the top of the 7th, courtesy of Brett Beatty.
Wanna go viral.
Hardest hit balls of the night. Juan Soto with the hardest hit ball at 110.9 miles an hour, which resulted in a home run. Ben second, and then Luis Garcia third. All right, now here's Marcus Semien up with 1 runner on base and nobody out. First pitch hits the strike zone for strike 1. Semien is 0 for 2 with a pop out and a fly out tonight. The 0-1 pitch from Alvarez is hit right at the first baseman Garcia. Flips it to second, over to first. Double play. All right, so just like that, the momentum for the Mets is killed right there in that inning. And now A.J. Ewing will come up with nobody out and 2 outs. First pitch to Ewing hits the zone for strike 1.
All right, there we go. Stupid ass headset.
Oh, 1 pitch, and that pitch is in there for a strike. 0-2 to Ewing. Ewing is 1 for 2 with a single. 0-2 pitch from Alvarez, and Ewing goes down on strikes for strike 3. Third base umpire says he went around the swing. So Alvarez works around the leadoff walk for Brett Beatty. We head to the bottom of the 7th, and that's leads 6-2. Guess we better play for a split, and this split in the series is not good enough.
PCA just allowed a inside the park 3-run homer.
That's cool. I'm sure that White Sox fan is happy.
And Ginger Slut back out to the mound. That's what I'm going to call him now. I like it.
First pitch to Wood. It's flat out to left field. Soto under it. 1 out. There's an upcoming look at the series for the Mets. Obviously, they finish out the series tomorrow into Washington tomorrow. Then they go to Miami 3 games, and they're back at Citi Field. 3 games against the Reds at Citi Field before an off day, and then a 3-game set at Citi Field against the Marlins. First pitch misses inside for ball 1. Is there supposed to be rain tomorrow
Getting
in
rained out
DC?
tomorrow? Okay.
What?
Well, okay.
1-0 pitch, and that ball is tapped up the first. Oh, okay, so hold on. So there's going to be a rain out tomorrow, but Mendoza chose to go to Craig Kimbrell.
Well, again, you don't know. You don't know if there's going to be rain. There's no resource to use to know if there's going to be rain.
Oh, yeah, because there definitely isn't like a weather apps or anything on your phone. One count here to Garcia. One pitch is swung.
They closed the roof.
Yeah, I was gonna pull up that comment. 1-2 pitch. Garcia hits that ball to center field. Ewing underneath it, makes the catch. 3 outs. Clean 1-2-3 here for Kimbrell. We head to the top of the 8th. Nationals still lead 6-2. He was probably like, wait, where'd the roof go?
They closed the roof. That's funny. That's fucking hilarious.
The Buzz Lightyear abducted the roof. Buzz's ops. Wait, Ibby, if you're in here, can you make an AI video of Mendoza as Buzz Lightyear fighting the aliens from Toy Story? All right, appreciate it.
Luis Torrens pitch hitting for Hayden Sanger.
First pitch here to Torrens, and he hits that ball right at the second baseman, Nunez, who makes a fantastic play for the first out here in the top of the 8th.
Yep.
Fantastic play there by Nunez. All right, so one out here, nobody on. Back to the top of the order. Here's Carson Benj. And that first pitch misses upstairs for ball one. The 1-0 pitch hits the zone for strike one. One pitch to Benj, and he swings through that for strike two. Benj is 1 for 3 with a single in his last AB.
Ay.
The 1-2 pitch, and Benj flies that ball to left field. The left fielder Lyle underneath it, makes the catch, 2 outs. Now here's Bo Bichette up with 2 outs. And that ball rolls to the backstop, ball one. Yes. Bichette's 0 for 3. One 0 pitch, misses in the dirt for ball two.
This is a perfect song for this. That's a perfect song for that.
No need for the red heart.
Only Mets fans can keep our sense of humor when we lose.
2-0 pitch to Bo, and he hits that ball into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. So a 2-out single for Bo. And now Juan Soto will come
fans have
up.
been through the ringer. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, as that Clarkson lady would say. This one we could probably play this one for.
Probably.
Wouldn't we? I think we could. I don't know.
No, we could play this song. There's nothing wrong with it. First pitch to Soto, misses down and away for ball one. Yes. 1-0 pitch to Soto, misses down and away for ball two. Here we go. Two-0 pitch to Soto, and that pitch is in there for strike one. Two-one pitch to Soto, and he hits that ball to right field. That ball's going to carry, and it's going to go into the right field seats. Juan Soto with a 2-run home run cuts the Nats lead down to 6-4. His 9th home run of the year and his 2nd home run of the ball game. All right, so ball game not over yet, but the Mets, they got 4 runs to play with right now. Down by 2.
Climb aboard.
Nice call. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you fine people in here. Of course, we got 139 of you guys watching right now, so make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell as well. You guys are awesome. The 0-1 pitch is fouled off by Vientos at home plate. 0-2. Hanger and Soto took that ball to right field. Eagles Nest. The 0-2 pitch to Vientos is fouled off again. O2 pitch, and that pitch misses up and away for ball 1 to Vientos. Vientos, of course, 1 for 3 in the ball game. Hit a double back in the second, and later came around to score.
All right, well, good to know that that charge is quicker if you plug it into that. Cool. It's annoying, though.
1-2 pitch to Vientos, and he fouls off that curveball.
Juan Solo, even though it was a
2-run home run.
2-run homer.
One, two, pitch to Vientos, and he goes down swinging on strike on the curveball in the dirt. First strike 3. So we head to the bottom of the 8th. The Mets cut it closer as they cut the Nationals lead down to 2 on the Juan Soto 2-run home run. Nats lead 6-4 though as we head to the bottom of the 8th. And guess who's going to stay in the ball game to pitch? That's right.
Myers coming in.
Is Mendy calling for... No, he's doing it by himself. Was Myers coming in?
Is he? I don't know.
I don't know.
Someone said it. I think Myers is coming in. He might. I mean, he pitched a lot in game 1 of this series, though, so wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if they put Stepbro out there.
Man of
Again,
many talents.
We're down, but Kimbrel's still out there. Fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking Buzz Lightyear fat fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, I think Hornet's making a joke. He needs to stop pulling the ball. Yeah. It's not real baseball. Not what real men do.
What the fuck? Bro, people like this...
Craig Kimbrel out of the fucking game.
Bro, people like this need to be fucking killed.
What now? What happened?
Oh, do you want to see it? I'll send you it, but we need to exterminate people like this. I sent it to you on through iMessage. First pitch to Kimbrel. First pitch to Abrams. Fouls that pitch off. 0-1. Torrens now into hit. Torrens now into... Yeah, exactly.
What shirt does he have on? What the fuck, dude? People are just... Dude, just... Ugh.
Abrams is 2 for 3 with a 3-run shot and a single.
Weirdo.
0-1 pitch. Misses up and away for ball 1. Bro, people like that need to be put down.
They need to be beaten with hammers. 5 outs and 11 pitches for Kimbrel.
1-1 pitch, and Abrams fouls that pitch back into the seats. 1-2.
I still don't trust him. He's a massive slut.
Oh my jeez. Bro! oh my god, dude.
Are we on candid camera or something? Sure, bro.
Bro, oh my, and Abrams lines out to Semyon.
Bring in Queef, man, of course.
Just like,
Can't.
bro, like, you can't make it up. You can't make it up with him.
Well, again, these are the only guys that didn't pitch so far in this series, so he has to use him. He's obligated.
I believe I have the talent to shove this Twinkie up my ass.
Why is he wearing jeans too in that video?
Yeah, I don't know.
First pitch is in there for a strike to Cruz.
Nothing beats a mouthful of a Snickers. Veins down!
Down!
The heck is that? That is Carlos Mendoza shoving a Twinkie up his ass. Kimbrel now ahead of Cruz. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the channel.
Imagine you click on this stream, that's the first thing you see. Jeans are funny. I guess.
0-2 pitch is fouled back to the seats by Cruz.
If they were like what is it they called, the Daisy Dukes, that would have been funnier.
If he was wearing like overalls or something.
Kimbrel into Manaya, exactly. Nightmare blunt rotation.
0-2 pitch misses, up and away for ball one.
You guys are into some weird stuff. Speaking of,
1-2 pitch is fouled back to the seats.
you don't even know the half of it. There's a way to say Twinkie in Spanish.
To be fair, though, when your team is 21 and 27 now, stuff like that tends to happen.
Oh my god, he's fourth all time in James. Slut.
1-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike three. Cruz goes down on the high fastball. 2 outs here in the bottom of the eighth. First pitch here to Dan Lyle, and the third base umpire says he did not go. 1-0.
Wow, they said it at the same time. Almost the same, like, style of wording, too. Wow.
No, it is exactly the same. It's just he didn't capitalize the L the longest.
Okay, so that just tells you that they're not cloned. That's good.
2-0 pitch, and Lyle goes around on the swing. 2-1. Two-one pitch is hit down the first baseline. It rolls into the corner for a base hit. Lyle around first, head to second base with a stand-up 2-out double.
And here comes the slut to unravel.
9th hit of the night for the Nationals. All right, Vegas and Colorado into the first, 0-0 in Denver. And that ball's hit to the
And
wall,
that's
and
why
it's
we
gone.
don't trust Craig Kimbrell. Yeah!
8-4, and that's pretty much your ball game over.
Fucking garbage. He's such a fucking awful pitcher, I swear to God. What is he still doing here, man? Like,
I don't know.
what is he still doing here, bro? He's not good anymore. He hasn't been good for years. Ah, shit. What did Ibby do?
Oh, he made the video. Let me get the Twitter.
Right. Post game next.
Yeah, no post game. Fuck that shit. Jesus. That's fucking great. There we go. All right, everyone. Here's Carlos Mendoza, aka Buzz Lightyear. Nunez goes down on strikes, end of the inning. But here is Ibby's creation of Carlos Mendoza's Buzz Lightyear fighting aliens.
Nothing can beat me. I have talent.
That shit's
No, that's insane, man.
I fucking love Ibby, man. Ibby's the GOAT. What did you watch? You watched, like I said, Mendoza's Buzz Lightyear fighting off the Toy Story aliens with a flamethrower in space.
Oh my God.
He has talent. He can't be stopped. Sometimes love don't feel like it should, so shove a Twinkie up your ass.
Sometimes love don't feel like it should.
Oh shit, what the hell? Hold on. Damn it. There we go. Well, I mean, the difference is, though, at least Soto has a championship. McDavid doesn't have one. I'd rather have the Toy Story aliens in the bullpen instead of Kimbrel. Wait. Genius idea. Here's Nick Morabito into pinch hit. With his rocking his new number 55. How could he take Ryan Stanek's number? I mean, that's just... How could you do that? Oh yeah, McDavid's not with the Rangers. We know that. he talks once to fucking Drury. He's gonna want to fucking run in front of a subway train in New York City. Way to pitch to Morbido, and he strikes out on the curveball. One out here on the top of the ninth. Comment by Bill. Now here's Tyrone Taylor to pinch hit, and he goes down. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Taylor this season batting 191 with 3 home runs, 14 RBIs, and a 535 OPS.
Bro really tried to get cute to stretch Kimbrel out for another inning.
0-1 pitch, and Taylor fouls that pitch down the third base line, 0-2.
That's crazy.
You miss Lindor? Yeah, we all miss Lindor.
I wonder what he's doing right now.
0-2 pitch is fouled off by Taylor. O2 pitch to Taylor, fouls that pitch off.
Yeah, we need him.
0-2 pitch, fouled off again. O2 pitch to Taylor, and he goes down on the curveball. Second out of the inning here on top of the ninth. And now here's Marcus Semien as the final piece of life here for the Mets. Curveball misses up and away, 1-0. A 1-0 pitch misses inside for ball 2. Yeah, we all do, believe me. Like Bill says. Semien hits that ball into the outfield, and it's going to be caught by Jacob Young, and the ball game is over. The Mets dropped the third game of this 4-game set in Washington, D.C. Doesn't look like there will be a game played tomorrow because there's expected to be heavy rain in Washington, D.C. tomorrow. So probably that game will have to be made up the next time the Mets go to D.C. But, yeah. Hold on, let's just turn off the, no post game tonight because there's really not much to talk about this game because the Mets just really didn't play it well. Zach Thornton made his major league debut, really didn't pitch that well, and Mendoza punted the game because, of course, he does. But, yeah, guys, like I said, so, tomorrow doesn't look like there's going to be a game, so probably there will be no stream. Keep a lookout just in case the weather dramatically changes, even though I don't expect it because all the weather apps are saying heavy rain tomorrow in DC. So if that is the case, then keep an eye out for Friday because that's when, of course, Carson and the others here on Mets Weekly will film the podcast. to round up and cover this series here in Washington. So, of course, you know, if the game does get canceled tomorrow, of course, they'll only talk about the 3 out of the 4 games. And then, yeah, we will continue our streams, our watch-along streams on Friday where the Mets go to Miami and start a series in Miami for 3 games. But, I mean, yeah, like I said, really not much to say. Carson, anything to add on top of that?
No, not really.
No? All right. So anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in for today's watch along stream. Make sure to subscribe for live episodes of the Mets Weekly Podcast, following every single regular season series. Like I said, make sure to keep an eye out for Friday, because that's when the next edition of the Mets Weekly Podcast will go out, covering this National Series. For those of you watching on playback and want to enjoy the conversation in the future, make sure to turn on post notifications to not miss when we go live for the next game, which will be, again, if the game does go ahead tomorrow, then, which again, it doesn't look like it, so I'll just say for the Friday game. But yeah, Friday, Mets versus Marlins in Miami, 7:10 start. Of course, we'll be live 10 minutes prior at 7 o'clock, so make sure you guys are on the lookout for that. Make sure to follow Mets Weekly on X, TikTok, follow us individually. The links are all down below in the description. And as always, guys, let's go Mets, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out.